X, Twitter. Marketing Masterclass 2026. From zero to business growth in 7 steps. You have a business. You have a message. You have skills that could change someone's life. But here's the problem: nobody knows you exist. The question is, where are your customers actually spending their time right now? Here's the truth. X, the platform formerly known as Twitter, is not just a place for breaking news and hot takes. It's the most underrated business growth engine available today. And most people are using it completely wrong. They post randomly. They chase likes instead of leads. They treat it like a megaphone when it should be a conversation. Today, we're covering the complete X marketing blueprint, from setting up a brand that attracts customers, to mastering the algorithm, creating content that actually spreads, and building a community that buys from you again and again. Whether you're a complete beginner or you've been posting for months with nothing to show for it, this video gives you the system. Let's get started. Part 1. Why X is different, and why most people fail. Most people think the secret to X is posting more. Posting daily. Hitting that 280-character limit and hoping someone notices. The wealthy, the ones building real businesses on this platform, they understand something different. X rewards strategy, not volume. Consider this. X has over 500 million active users every month. Decision makers. Entrepreneurs. Investors. Customers actively looking for solutions. And unlike Instagram or TikTok, where the algorithm decides what people see based on entertainment value, X is built around ideas. Around conversations. Around what's happening right now. This means your content doesn't have to be entertaining to work. It has to be relevant, timely, useful. That changes everything for someone who knows their industry but isn't a natural performer on camera. Have you ever noticed how some accounts with 500 followers get more engagement than accounts with 50,000? That's not luck. That's the algorithm rewarding the right behavior. The mistake most people make is treating X like a billboard. Buy my product. Visit my website. Here's what I'm selling. The successful ones treat it like a dinner party. They listen first. They contribute. They build relationships before they ever ask for anything. This starts with your profile. Before anyone reads a single post, they read your profile. 3 things matter: your handle, your bio, and your visual. Your handle should be recognizable, ideally your brand name or your real name if you're building a personal brand. Your profile picture should be high quality, a clear logo or a professional photo, not a blurry selfie from 2019. But your bio is where most accounts lose the sale. A good bio doesn't say, "I'm passionate about marketing." A good bio says exactly who you help and how. I help small business owners get clients through X marketing. That's specific. That makes someone say, "That's for me," and don't forget the link. This is the only clickable link X gives you. Use it to your website, your lead magnet, your landing page. Not to your other social media profiles. Part 2. The content system. Posts, threads, and what actually works. Now let's talk about the content itself. There are 3 pillars that every successful X account is built on. Pillar 1. Provide value. Pillar 2. Be relevant. Pillar 3. Maintain consistency. Miss any one of these and the entire system collapses. Value means your content is one of 3 things. It educates, it inspires, or it entertains. For business, educating is your strongest play. Share what you know. Share frameworks. Share mistakes you've made so others don't have to. Relevance means you're talking about what your audience cares about right now, their problems, their questions, the trending conversations in your industry. This is where most people go wrong. They post what they want to say, not what their audience needs to hear. And consistency. Here's the truth. Posting once a week and expecting growth is like going to the gym once a week and expecting a transformation. It doesn't work. Successful X accounts post multiple times daily. Not because the algorithm demands it, but because each post is a lottery ticket. The more you put out, the more chances you create. Now let's talk about the most powerful content format on X, the thread. Most people think X limits you to 280 characters. They're wrong. A thread lets you go deep. Threads consistently outperform single posts because they keep people on the platform longer, and the algorithm rewards that. Here's how to structure a winning thread. First, the lead tweet must be a hook, something that makes stopping impossible. I analyzed 10,000 X accounts and found 7 patterns that predict success. That's not a tweet. That's a promise. Second, each tweet in the thread builds on the last. Use numbering or emojis to maintain flow. Third, end with a summary and a clear call to action. Bookmark this thread, or follow for more breakdowns like this. And don't limit yourself to text. Videos, images, infographics, polls, these all increase engagement significantly. A well-designed graphic explaining a concept will outperform a text-only post almost every time. A 30-second video showing something in action will get more shares than a paragraph describing it. But here's what nobody tells you: timing matters. Study your audience. When are they active? Post when they're online, not when it's convenient for you. Test different times. Track what works and double down. Part 3. The algorithm, visibility, and how to get discovered. Most people believe the X algorithm is a mystery. It's not. It's a simple engine that rewards one thing above all else: engagement. Likes, replies, retweets, bookmarks, time spent reading. Every time someone interacts with your content, X shows it to more people. This means your goal with every single post is not to sell. It's to start a conversation. The sale happens later, in the DMs, on your website, through the trust you built. So how do you increase visibility? 3 strategies that work right now. Strategy 1. Hashtags. Don't stuff your post with 20 hashtags. That looks desperate. Use 1 or 2 relevant hashtags that your target audience is already following. This puts your content in front of people who don't follow you yet but care about your topic. Strategy 2. Trending topics. Check the Explore page daily. When a topic in your industry is trending and you have something valuable to add, join the conversation immediately. Timing is everything here. A great tweet 3 hours late gets buried. A decent tweet in the first 10 minutes gets seen by thousands. Strategy 3. X Spaces. This is the most overlooked feature on the platform. Spaces are live audio conversations. Think of them as real-time podcasts where anyone can join and speak. Host a space on a topic in your niche. Invite others. Have a real conversation. People who attend will follow you because they've now spent 30 minutes hearing your voice and your ideas. That builds trust faster than 100 posts ever could. But visibility without community is empty numbers. And this brings us to the art of community building. Most people treat X as a broadcast platform. They post and disappear. The wealthy treat it as a relationship platform. They post, then they stay and talk. Ask questions in your posts. Not rhetorical questions, real questions that invite opinions. What's the biggest mistake you made in your first year of business? That's a conversation starter, not a lecture. Respond to every comment. Every single one. When you're small, this is easy. When you grow, prioritize the thoughtful replies. People don't follow accounts. They follow people who make them feel seen. And here's a counterintuitive move that works. Engage with accounts bigger than yours. Not by asking for shoutouts, by adding genuine value to their conversations. Reply to their threads with insights, not compliments. They'll notice. Their audience will notice. That's how you grow through association. Part 4. Paid ads, analytics, and scaling. What works at some point, organic growth needs a boost. That's where X ads come in. X ads are not like Facebook or Google ads. The platform rewards content that looks and feels native. Your best ad is often your best performing organic post, promoted to a wider audience. There are several campaign types: promoted posts, follower growth campaigns, website click campaigns, and video view campaigns. For most businesses starting out, promoted posts give the best return. You take a post that's already getting engagement and you pour fuel on the fire. But here's what most people get wrong about ads. They spend money before they know what works organically. Don't do that. Post for at least a month first. Find out which content your audience actually responds to. Then, and only then, put money behind the winners. Now let's talk about the part most creators skip: the data. X provides detailed analytics for every post. Impressions, engagements, engagement rate, link clicks, retweets, profile visits. Most people glance at these numbers once and move on. The wealthy study them like a business owner studies profit margins. Here's what to track. Your engagement rate, total engagements divided by impressions. If it's above 2%, your content is resonating. If it's below 1%, something needs to change: the hook, the topic, or the timing. Your click-through rate on links. Are people actually taking the next step? If your posts get impressions but no clicks, your call to action is weak or your offer isn't compelling enough. Your follower growth rate. Are you gaining followers consistently, or is it spikes and crashes? Spikes mean you went viral once but can't repeat it. Consistent growth means you have a system that works. And here's something critical: brand sentiment. Search your brand name on X. Read what people are saying when you're not in the room. This is the metric no dashboard shows you, but it's the one that determines whether your business survives the next 5 years. Part 5. Collaborations, influencers, and crisis-proofing your brand. No business grows in isolation. At some point, you need other people's audiences to discover you. This is where collaborations and influencer marketing come in. But most people approach this wrong. They DM a bigger account and say, "Let's collaborate," with no plan, no value, and nothing to offer. That's not a pitch. That's a request for free labor. Here's how to do it right. First, build a genuine relationship. Engage with their content for weeks, meaningfully, not just "great post." Second, bring a specific idea. I'd love to co-host a space on X marketing strategies. I'll handle promotion and moderating if you bring your expertise. Third, make it easy for them to say yes. The less work they have to do, the more likely they agree. Influencer marketing on X works differently from Instagram or TikTok. Here, credibility matters more than follower count. A micro-influencer with 2,000 highly engaged followers in your niche is worth more than a celebrity with 2 million who's never discussed your industry. When you do partner with influencers, give them creative freedom. The reason their audience trusts them is their voice. If you force them to sound like a corporate press release, the campaign fails before it starts. And now, Something nobody wants to talk about but every business needs to prepare for. Crisis management. X moves faster than any other platform. A complaint about your business can reach thousands of people in hours. One poorly handled response can become the story people remember about your brand for years. The framework is simple. Acknowledge quickly. Respond publicly, not just in DMs. Be transparent about what happened and what you're doing to fix it. And most importantly, never, ever argue with customers in public. Even when they're wrong. The audience doesn't remember who was right. They remember who stayed professional. The brands that survive crises aren't the ones that never make mistakes. They're the ones that respond with speed, honesty, and humility. Part 6. Long-term strategy. Building a business, not just a following. Let's zoom out. You've been posting consistently. Your engagement is growing. You have a community that trusts you. Now what? Most people stop here. They coast. They have a few thousand followers, decent engagement, and they think they've made it. Here's the truth. Followers are not a business. Followers are potential, nothing more until you convert them into customers. The long-term play on X requires 3 things. First, a content calendar. Not posting whenever inspiration strikes, planning your content weeks in advance. Mixing educational posts with personal insights, industry commentary, and occasional promotion. The ratio that works best: 80% value, 20% promotion. Second, a conversion path. Your X profile should lead to something: an email list, a free resource, a consultation call. Every follower should have a clear next step that moves them from audience to customer. Third, evolution. X in 2026 is not the same platform it was in 2024. Features change. Algorithms shift. What worked last year may not work next month. The businesses that survive are the ones that adapt, that test new formats, explore new features, and never get comfortable. Let me save you years of mistakes with these 3 warnings. Don't overpost. 5 great posts per day beats 20 mediocre ones. Quality over quantity, always. Don't be too salesy. If every post is, "Buy my course," or "Check my link," people tune you out. Build trust first. The money follows. Don't ignore feedback. When people comment, reply. When they criticize, listen. When they ask questions, answer. Ignoring your community is the fastest way to lose it. Let's quickly recap. You've learned the complete X marketing system. Build a profile that sells before you post. Create content that educates, inspires, and starts conversations. Use threads to go deep and multimedia to stand out. Master the algorithm through engagement, not hacks. Build a community by giving, not taking. Use analytics to double down on what works. Collaborate with intention. And always, always play the long game. But here's the most important message. X is not a magic solution. It's a tool. And like any tool, its value depends entirely on the hands using it. You can have the best strategy in the world. If you don't execute consistently, nothing changes. Most people consume information and feel productive. The wealthy consume information and then act on it before the motivation fades. Be the second person. Today. Not tomorrow. Not next week. If you found this video valuable, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with someone building their business. The principles work whether you're selling products, services, or ideas. See you in the next video. Do not forget to visit the store for more resourceful ebooks. Grab one at payhip.com/everlivingles. For more information about resourceful materials, check on the description below and more links.